The world of Avatar is rich and full of incredible stories, a near-perfect magic system, extensive lore, and, of course, terrific characters. The idea of an avatar is reminiscent of a biblical and/or mythological figure. A human who exists to bridge the gap between man and spirits is basically what we see in most messianic figures. But unlike the gods, the avatar and the light spirit did not have some sort of divine plan. It was a last-ditch effort to save the world from eternal darkness, showing that the bonds we make will change our lives and ultimately change the world. In this video, we're going to be looking at the very moment where a legend was born as we celebrate the Legend of Korra's 10th anniversary. Giving a little background on this moment, Avatar Korra is unconscious and needs to reconnect with her past lives. Speaking with the avatars Kuruk, Kyoshi, Roku, and Aang, Korra learns that she must reconnect with Raava, the spirit of light. In doing so, the viewer and Korra are taken back into the memories of the first avatar, a young man named Wan. Wan is very similar to Korra. Both are a bit hot-headed, but still have a heart of gold, always wanting to do what's right and protect those in need. This leads to Wan sticking his nose into a fight that he simply couldn't handle. Wan sees these two spirits fighting and tries to step in. Unfortunately for him, this was a battle between the spiritual manifestation of good, Raava, and evil, Vaatu, and he let evil go free. Whoops! By interfering with Raava and Vaatu's battle, he might have just doomed the world as we know it. These two Wan-centric episodes are incredible, but the scene we're analyzing takes place near the very end of the story. Wan and Raava are fighting off the dark spirit, Vaatu, and if they lose, evil will reign forever. Or at least the next 10,000 years, but I mean, really, who's counting? In an effort to beat Vaatu, Wan and Raava train, mastering all four elements, as they try to stop eternal darkness together. The stakes have never been higher. They could never be higher. The fate of the entire world depends on Wan and Raava winning this battle, and things are going about as poorly as one could expect. So, Wan does the unthinkable. He takes all of Raava's spirit energy, and the two merge, becoming one. He is Raava's human body. He is her avatar. After the first avatar is born, Vaatu is defeated, and Wan and Raava vow to fight for both man and spirits, striving to achieve balance in the world. As we flash forward a few decades to a war-torn battlefield, in Wan's dying breath, he says that he has failed, that he cannot bring peace, and that the world will continue to suffer. Raava reassures him that their work simply isn't finished. The two will be together throughout all of his lifetimes.
Don't worry, we will be together for all of your lifetimes. And we will never give up.
And this scene with Wan and Raava is the birth of the Avatar, and that, on its own, is in fact a momentous occasion. But the idea that these two became entangled for the rest of eternity is just so powerful. The two have a bond strong enough to exist past Wan's mortality and extend into a new life. As Wan dies, I can't help but be reminded of the countless lives the Avatars fought for and how the fight for balance has just never stopped, striving for the world he dreamed of, one of peace and love. When Yang Chen stopped General Old Iron, or when Kuruk faced Father Glowworm, when Kyoshi stopped Chen the Conqueror, or when Aang ended the 100-year war, that was still Wan and Raava's spirit, never giving up, which I feel was the very lesson Korra needed to learn as well. Both Wan and Korra followed their hearts and changed the world because of it. Both needed Raava to defeat Vaatu, and once again we are reminded that this bond is everlasting. The idea of relationships transcending lifetimes is one that spans across the entire Avatar franchise. In fact, the series confronts it head-on in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Do you really think friendships can last more than one lifetime? I don't see why not.
The theme of finding a family, a team avatar, if you will, is something that every single avatar has done. Wan was banished and forced to find a new path. Korra's was laid out in front of her, but we find out it still wasn't necessarily the best path. Ultimately, she found her team Avatar, much like Aang did before her. And while the road may have been a bit bumpy, the family that she found stuck by her side. The story of the Avatar isn't one of godhood. Sure, spirituality is a major part of it, and it's steeped in Eastern philosophy with the spirits and the reincarnation, but there's so much more to it. The series is all about friendship, camaraderie, and ultimately, family. Forging those bonds with a light spirit, the kids you met in the water tribe, or the pro benders you ran into all make up who the Avatar is and led them to ultimately saving the world. None of which would have been possible without Juan and Raava's will.
Some friendships are so strong, they can even transcend lifetimes.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos as they come out. But I want to let you guys know that this video is a part of the One Legendary Scene playlist. It's a bunch of YouTube creators coming together to talk about The Legend of Korra on its 10th anniversary. That playlist is up here and down below in the description and pinned comments, so you can check out all the fantastic videos made by so many great YouTube creators talking all things Legend of Korra. Also, I want to let you guys know that this series is an ongoing thing, right? I want you to know that you can make your own videos and get them added to the playlist, so we can just keep breaking down Korra, doing video essays, doing appreciations as we celebrate a milestone, a decade of The Legend of Korra. And by extension, you know, watching this Avatar universe continue to grow, it's just a really fun time to be an Avatar fan. And so again, check out all those wonderful videos. I've got them linked for you in the thing and in the thing. And with that, I will see you all next time. Have an awesome day. And as always, stay flamin'. Now do the thing and go watch the other videos. Peace.